Peace, peace. Another glorious day, y'all. Another glorious day. Hope everything good with you and yours. But of course, we out here. Let's get it.
I'm floating, carrots.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's If you are from where I'm from, then you should know. So I brought the weight out today. I got the big boy on deck. I see them legs going up, much gratitude, but indeed, yeah. I'm gonna get right to it with the heavy weight. It's just 40 pounds. I'm gonna see how I feel. You know, I added a little more weight to the dumbbell today. You know, come on now, don't let the colder weather deter you from coming outside, getting this fresh air, getting this great workout, getting it going. Appreciate you. See you showing that love from the start. I recognize. That's what we doing right now. We brought it out. So I'm gonna see what I got in the tank. I'm feeling fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let's just, you know, we here. You know what I mean? So what I did was, which is a little different from last time when I added the weight. So anyway, let's get this money first and I'll talk about that. So this 40 pounds right here, y'all. 40 pounds. Let's go. That was nice. That was nice. So what I don't want to do is, I don't want to move around too much with the camera. So I had a problem some months ago, a couple of months ago, not too far. And what happened was, my live was cutting off at like the half-hour mark. And so I looked it up, I did my research, and found out that, you know, you can stretch the camera. I never had that happen to me before, but apparently that is a thing where, you know, when you're moving the camera around on live, that can happen. So I'm pretty much gonna stay stationed, minimum movement, so I'm gonna keep it right here at this station, but we're gonna get plenty, more than enough. What's your goal? What you lifting? Weights, building up, toning or health, all of it. All of it. Self-confidence, just being in shape, becoming stronger, everything that you mentioned. It's always the goal, to better improve yourself, to be better than you was the day before, right? To be better than what you was an hour ago, all right? Yes, indeed. All of the above and what you mentioned. Yeah, I definitely remember when I had that goofy hair. If that's what you call goofy, I ain't mad at it. It never stopped anything from happening in terms of attracting the opposite sex, if you will, you heard? But if you want to make that statement, you can also go back in my archives and take a look at when I had the beautiful braids, you know, with that nappy hair. You heard? You know, that beautiful nappy hair that was braided and coiled so well. You heard? You know I'm with it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go, What's up, Jeff? How you doing, sir?
It's so good to see you.
My gosh, man.
Are you still filming?
You know that. Consistency, Jeff.
Go ahead.
Where's the bike?
I've been running a lot lately.
I hear you, sir.
I ran
Yeah.
almost 4 years.
You shake your hand, man. Look, what a perfect time before the new year coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been riding
Yeah.
around my bike with a book. Acres of diamonds. But I hadn't seen it forever, so.
Yeah.
But it's in my bike pack.
All right. Next time.
Next time.
So just
okay.
have it with you, all right?
Oh man, how's your son?
My man,
Grayson,
yeah.
Grayson, right? Oh, hey buddy.
There he is.
Oh, he's really good.
Yeah.
I knew him when he was a little baby.
Yes,
You
indeed.
put him over there.
Certainly was.
All right, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
Got it. Let's get this money, y'all. Ah, yes. Last night I was at the gym. I had a beautiful, shout out to Georgia. I had a beautiful workout last night. And here we go again. Let's get rid of this sweatshirt, man. This thing getting in the way. You know what I'm saying? It's that time of the year. If you bet, of course, with the colder weather, this is that time in which we turn it up. Huh? Let's get back to that weight, y'all. Let's get back to that weight. I'm gonna show y'all what I have. I'm gonna show you what I gift myself with just the other day. I'm gonna show you that too. Okay. Got you. I didn't like that set right there. We'll get right back at it. Yeah. So for those who are here for the right reason, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, I felt like a little, I was looking at, hold on, we're gonna get to that. Let me get to the work, and I got a few things I wanna share with the community, you know what I'm saying? So, and yo, shout out to those for hitting that like button. I see the love, you see what I'm saying? Indeed, I do. Let's get this money, though. I want to get more than enough with this workout. So, you know what time it is. 7. What we on, the push-ups? What we on, the push-ups? Let's go, let's get it, let's, ah! I feel fantastic out here. I've been adding that weight a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? Word. Let's get it. feel. Tell you. Hit them triceps. And then what I want to say too is when you add that weight, right? When you remove the weight, get immediately back on the bar and crank them out. You know, get the sets in without the weights, and that's how you get stronger too. You know, some advice in terms of building your strength. And then also feeling the difference between having the weight and without the weight. Then we follow up with the push-ups. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. You know? Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I love your concern. It's all right. Yeah, that's money. I'm into it. Loving it. You saying? You see what I just did? Put the weight on here. And I hit the dips. Then I follow up. Look. Back up. Then I follow up without it. Look. Ah. Right. Get you strong. Right. You ain't ready for that yet. One day. Lift it. Right. Lift it. Lift it. Alright, now put it down. It's 40 pounds. Yeah, you got it. What's that? 10. Right, listen. Right.
It's not that hot.
You know that. Do what I'm doing. Watch out. Watch out. Remember what I told you. And speaking of goals, the thing is to come out here and get to it. Straight like that. That should be the first goal. To take action. Take accountability. Straight like that. Huh? Yeah. Love the sound of that. Clink, clink. Right, that's what I'm doing right now. So Kyle asked me, do you have a rep and set goal, or are you just going till you feel like you done? It's exactly what I'm doing right now. And what y'all call, sometimes you just gotta get lost in the work. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, it's nothing wrong with, I mean, that's a great thing to organize your routine, to keep count, right? But then there's a thing to where you get lost in the work, to where you confirm to yourself that you know for a fact you didn't cheat yourself and you gave yourself beyond what most will give themselves. Hus. But of course, on that type of time. Get lost in the work. And then know for a fact that you have given yourself more than plenty. So, for an example, right? Let's just say, now, obvious I'm doing low reps, right? I ain't tripping off of that. But one thing for sure, let's just say, you're doing 10 sets, if you're doing 10 reps a set, give yourself 30 sets. Do 30 sets of 10. keep that time under tension. Get lost in the work. Even if you keep an organized count of your routine, as I do at times, sometimes I just, at a certain point, I forget about keeping count. Because I know that I went beyond a certain number of sets and reps, and I give myself more. I give myself extra. All right, Jeff.
I'll see you.
Have a
Talk
good
to you
one.
next time.
Yes, indeed. And just to mention, even though nobody asked, he said 30 sets of 10 is elite level. I mean, that's good for beginners too. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what kind of sets you're doing, in terms of the particular exercise. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing 30 sets of 10 reps of push-ups, you know, that wouldn't necessarily be considered elite. Now, if somebody did 30 sets in 20 minutes of 10 rep count, I mean, that's elite. Elite would determine how efficient and the time in which that routine is completed. Now, if you could complete that in 15 minutes, I would consider that person, you know, within that range, that level of that level of fitness. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. So it can be you know, so it depends. That was nice, that immediate follow-up. And that's another great way to measure your progress, right? So what I'm saying is to be able to superset with the added weight, removing the weight, you know, as many times with that immediate follow-up, and to be able to produce a significant amount in the reps, right? That's another great way to, you know, measure your progress in terms of your strength. Again, what it is that you're able to produce with the work. That was a nice set right there. Indeed it was. And speaking of improvement, I'll be the first to be honest with oneself. You know, for me, there are more days than not that I'm still battling with a certain number of reps. But I share this to say that doesn't stop me from wanting more, my appetite increasing, and I will not get discouraged. But I know for sure, without me doing anything at all, will further lead to nothing being produced, no results to be gained. That I know. But each time I show up, I'm at a better chance. I put myself at an advantage to offer myself more. And I shall receive those benefits of said work. Let's go. Where we at with it? The dips? By the way, this is ice cold water in here. Keep that cold water. I don't care if it's 25 degrees out here. I want the water cold. So we back to the weighted, y'all. Let's get it. And I'm just gonna tell you this too. I know when I'm doing the set, right? When I get to a certain point of failure, I feel that I need to, in that set, in that moment, I'll do that. I listen to my body. And this is why I don't have and deal with, knock on wood, injuries and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something I wanted to mention. So on that one right there, I paused intentionally. You know, just keep that tension on it. Paused on that one. Then we follow up, and we hit the weight. Let's add that weight. So that set right, well, that last set just now, it wasn't much of a rep. The thing is, it's just about keeping that tension, just keeping that, the tension, still engaging with the weight, right? Still putting the pressure on the nervous system, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not letting up. Then we get right back on that bar. And so again, then you saw the follow-up after I took the weight off, then hit the set without the weight. And so you can mix it up too, right? You don't have to keep the added weight incorporated within the entire routine. Now, when we're talking about the number of sets, at least give yourself 10 sets. 10 with the added weight. And then you can go on with the rest of your routine without the weight if you choose to. So it's many different approaches to how you incorporate with or without the added weight. It's a much better set. I actually hit the 20 rep count on that one, so I'll accept that. Yo, Simon, what up? Exercise could be a mental workout as well. Physical, as well as physical, pardon me. Huss. It's a big fact. I mean, it's beyond a fact. It's the truth. Simon, it's beyond a fact. It's the truth. That fitness is great for both mental and physical. Indeed. Yo, big shout out to the chat, y'all. Big salute. I see y'all. Appreciate you for hitting that like button. And if you chose to subscribe, much gratitude in advance. Indeed. What's up? You good? Good? Huh? You wanna leave? Alright, we're gonna wrap it up soon. Alright, make it a couple more sets and then we out of here. Yeah, we gonna go. We got time. We got plenty of time. We gotta go get a gift for him, okay? Alright?
I think I know a gift.
Huh?
I think I know how to get a gift.
So yeah, y'all. So you know we got a couple more sets. We gotta get up out of here. Me and my son, we have other things going on with the rest of our evening today. But let's get this money though. But we definitely showed up. We got that work. We came to get what it is that's very much needed in terms of this physical fitness as well as the mental. Let's go. Now we add the weight. We just let's get it. Ah. Ha. Ah, woo! It's hard to get that 10 just now. It's all right. Great follow-up though. Great follow-up. Keep your foot on the pedal, y'all. It's one thing for sure. It's good. It's good. Yeah. But yes. That was good. It was good right there. Tell your son the chat says hello, Strong Island. You already know Strong Island, Long Island in the building. You heard? Right now, I'm in East Meadow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Hempstead. You see what I'm saying? Big Hempstead. Son, the chat said hello and they send they salute. Yeah. You already know. But yeah, y'all, we gotta head out. We've been on here we got a nice hour with some good sets, you know? I wanna show y'all something too. Before we head out, I wanna show you what I gift myself, as I mentioned early on. And this ain't got nothing to do with the holidays, y'all. This is just something that I wanted for myself to try it out. And so I got me a pair. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rip Right, y'all. So I'm gonna be hitting these too. That's gonna work on my arms. He said to keep your legs close, like so. So I'm gonna be working on that, and that's gonna help me with y'all already know, for those who not in tune, or if you know already, I've been, you know, working and improving on, you know, this post-surgery that I've been dealing with for many years now. So I know for a fact, not just for my arm, but this is just a great way, in my opinion, to, again, strengthen the tendons, the ligaments, and to work on my grip, and to help me to, you know, step up to another level of the best of me. So, shout out to Rip Right. You heard? Yeah, got me one, y'all. Yeah, got me one. So I'm gonna be working on that. That's gonna help me with my arm, like I said. And so I got mine the other day in the mail. I got it for 40% off. And I meant to actually purchase one in person when I was in the brother's presence, but today is a new day. I got it. So I'll be working on this. Like he said, hold your legs close. You know, and I gotta get more familiar with it. Yeah, that's what it is. And I'll be working on that. And it's gonna help me, you know what I'm saying, and great benefits for the tendons and the joints and strength and just fitness. Yeah? To say the least, right? That thing from Rip Right, a bit. Oh, it's a big, all right, whatever you say. Nah, they work. There's just other tools too out there. Shout out to Rip Right. Yeah, that's a fact. To each his own. I'm not with the negative. I bought it, and I'm gonna utilize that. So let me tell you this though. Speaking of that, right? For anybody with negative criticism, I'd rather invest in that than the eighth. You heard? Due to knowledge. I'd rather invest in that than the eighth or fifth. So I would strongly recommend you get one of those instead of buying an eighth or a fifth. That's a big fact. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know what I mean? We're going to keep it on the up and up, on the positive. We're going to invest in the things that's going to make you a better individual. From the minor to the major. You heard? Anyway, we out of here, y'all. Yo, big shout out to the chat. Maybe for some rehab, but he growing muscle. All right, cool. Anyway, yo, we out of here, y'all. Much gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all y'all who show up on a positive, strong frequency. You feel what I'm saying? And those who have chose to support by hitting that like button. And if you have chose to subscribe, again, much gratitude in advance. But we're going to be up out of here. Good workout today. Thanks for doing this. Not a problem. That's what we do. It's a way of life. Huss. Catch you on the next go around. Peace.